Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I last posted it. I am so sorry. We were moving, and then just being out of the habit because of moving, it just kept not happening. I've been doing devotions on my TT account, but because I've still been keeping up with that with my critters and stuff, but I totally got out of the habit of posting here, and I am so sorry. I'm gonna try and get back into it, you guys. So today we are back at it for August 10th, and the title for today's is Hope in God. And I'm thinking of actually starting to use a different devotional. Because, for all this time I've been using the Daily Bread with you, the Daily Bread devotions. But we should shake it up at some point and use a different devotion. I use a different devotion on TT. I can probably just use that also for you guys. But, let me know what you think, if you want me to still keep going with the Daily Bread devotions or if you want me to incorporate a different devotion. Okay, today's scripture is from Lamentations chapter 3, verses 19 to 26. I remember my affliction and my wandering, the bitterness and the gall. I well remember them, and my soul is downcast within me. Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion, therefore I will wait for him. Okay, go. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in him, to the one who seeks him. It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Because of his father's alcoholism and mistreatment of his mother, Pablo left home when he was a teenager. He moved in with an uncle, graduated high school, married, and had 3 children. But sadly, Pablo began repeating the same destructive behavior he'd once fled. His own alcohol addiction and behavior began to tear his family apart. Soon, it was all gone. His marriage, family, job, and home. My life was terrible, and it got worse, he said. Finally, he turned to a treatment facility for help. I was in bad shape, and God opened the door for me. One day, after praying, he experienced God through the beauty of nature. Soon, his youngest daughter noticed he'd changed and reconciled with him. Today, he's working to rebuild trust with his other children. In Lamentations, the prophet Jeremiah grieved over the plight of his people, who had turned from God and were exiled to Babylon. I remember my affliction and my wandering, the bitterness and the gall, and my soul is downcast within me. Like the Israelites, Pablo was far from God, and like Jeremiah, he found hope in God. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Like Pablo, the Israelites got a fresh start. We can turn to God and find hope. Are you looking for hope? How is God inviting you to hope in him? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion. I'm sorry it's been so long. I'm going to do my best to fix that, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.